was just interested to know what your thoughts were on Boris Johnson and his recent win, and
Good.
now that it looks like that, I don't think they can
won
stop
by a landslide, didn't
the Brexit now, and
It's been like 3 years. They called for a referendum. The people of England wanted to get out, and then they said, no, we're not doing that. So for 3 years they've been wasting money, arguing over it. They've had Theresa May come and go. They've had he got in, and then they had another election, then he got back in again by a landslide. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I think it's a big middle finger to the these, like the workers should be voting for the Labor Party in Australia and in England, but now that they've adopted all these,
but back in the day, the Labor Party was looking out for the workers and shit. Like everyone that I remember, I think my stepdad was in the mines, the people that worked at the big BHP, anyone that was in the, like you said, pretty much hard-working labour jobs and shit, manual work, all voted Labor. But now, we're really, both sides are just as bad as each other now. None of them listen to the people, so
I just think
it's all run by big business people pulling the strings now. It's like helping their mates.
It's more that I think that hopefully that they will realise that, I mean, this guy was promoting socialism and all this sort of weird stuff where...
Is that the Labor guy?
Yeah.
One that used to be in the IRA?
No, he loved the president of Venezuela, Chavez.
Isn't that Corbyn, whatever his name was? I think he used to be in the IRA back in the day.
Well, he would have supported him or something like that, but he's a bit out there,
Jeremy, whatever his name was,
and very popular amongst the
wankers.
Yeah. And I think
they're all idiots. You just watch their parliament; it's as bad as ours. The way they all carry on, it's like, you think these people actually run the country and make up the laws and shit like that? It's a joke.
Yeah, I just think like the average plumber or person that works in retail or wherever, that they just want to work, get ahead, put a roof over their head. They're not interested in all this other stuff.
Well, that's the shit they should be looking into, but the governments don't even look into that here anymore. They're too busy worrying about climate change and fucking something else that they're not looking into, like we said, electricity prices, petrol prices, all this sort of shit. That's what they should be focusing on, jobs and fucking interest rates with the banks and how the banks are screwing people over. They should be focused on that, and veterans affairs and homeless and pension, and now pensioners, they say, have to work till they're fucking 70. And
well, they're the issues, and they
don't care about them.
Well,
they're thinking, fuck, we get paid no matter what, and if I'm only here for a couple more years and I retire, I still get a couple $100,000 a year. I don't give a fuck.
And also too, there's supporters that are sitting in the coffee shops and cocktail bars that they're not out in the suburbs with the people that are working, and they've just completely.
That's why I love it when they come on TV and say, I've listened to the people, I know what the people want. I'm thinking, you must be a deaf cunt then, because you haven't heard nothing the people have been saying. It's like, then it's the same here too. They ask people to vote on something. What do you people want? They say, we want. They go, oh no, we're not doing that. It's like, then why did you ask the people?
No, I'm hoping that out of all this, they might get the message that they want.
That's the thing with today too. I think the vote on impeach Trump today was meant to be happening. There's another thing that's been going on. How long's he been president for? And every day they're on about fucking Trump. That Nancy Pelosi, or fucking hell. She looks like fucking... Everyone hated her when I lived over there. The woman's a fucking nut job.
Well, I think that's going to be another one where...
how much money have they wasted on all those things, looking into him and shit, and fucking...
Where people just don't care about all the things that
He'll get back in again.
The Democrat...
And then everyone's going to be going off their fucking rocker. Look at all the people protesting those NIFTA, what's a...
Antifa.
Yeah, that were going on trying to storm Downing Street when Boris got back in with their faces covered. And the police, look, if I was the police, I would have just stepped back, because a couple of times I've been to England, I go past Downing Street walking by, they've got the big gates there, then everybody there has the fucking machine guns. Just let them try to get in there, see what happens.
Those people are, the ironic thing about Antifa is, I'm pretty sure they're communists, that's what they're preaching, and, you know, they're going off at a person called Boris, but yet, you know, how many people have communists killed over the years, and they're making him out to be, I don't know much about Boris.
It's like those idiots that come down here and go on about the climate change and glue himself to the road. And I said, oh, fucking run him over. It's like ridiculous. And they had that one serial pest that's been arrested 16 times. He was in Brisbane again. He changed his arms through the car. I would have set that car on fire.
Yeah.
They're talking about how old the car was and the pollution it puts out, but he drives it around. It's like, it's crazy. They said they cover their faces. It's like they want to get in to see Boris today and get through that gate. There's a big gate there, and like I said, the guards there all had their machine guns. They're like, I would have just, if I was the police, I would have just said, best of luck. Try to get through the gate, see what happens. I'll just fucking shoot them down.
Yeah.
It's like fucking ridiculous. It's like the same. It's almost looked like when Trump won and all those people were crying. He's not my president, man. Yeah, he is. So shut the fuck up. And it's 3 years later, and they're still crying and carrying on. All those movie stars that were going off. I'm gonna leave America. I'm gonna leave America. And they're the same movie stars that go on Facebook. Can you believe it? He hasn't done any of the stuff he said he was going to do. Well, nor have you, cunt. You said you were going to leave America. Have you left? No, so shut the fuck up. But Trump's, if you look at this record, that one news station actually puts out the truth, has showed how the economy's grown, more jobs, this has gone up, and since he's been in, just, you know, they can't control him, so they don't want him in there. They think the only way to get rid of him is impeach him. You're going to be pissed off when they can't impeach him and he gets voted back in again. I think all they got left is assassination.
Yeah. No, look,
Even though the Clintons come around, he might fucking...
Yeah, get the experts onto him.
Donald Trump, as happy as he was found with a suicide letter. I couldn't take all the online bullying anymore. The fake news got to me.
2 shots to the head.
This was written by a left-handed person. Trump was right-handed. Oh no, he was just very depressed that day. He wrote with his left hand. I was like, fucking hell.
No, I think over there it'll be a landslide, because you only ever hear the media over there is heavily skewed.
It's crazy. It's like that TV show, The Project here. Oh my god, the shit they go on with about Trump and stuff, and that Wally guy and stuff. It's like, oh really? Shut up.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell.
No,
I get amazed by even on my Instagram when I put up something about Trump. You like Trump? Oh, I followed you in bodybuilding for 15 years, this and that. You're a great bodybuilder, but now I know you support Trump. I can't follow you anymore. Yeah. I'm like, good, fuck off.
No, well, I always say, look, you know, whatever your opinion of, if you've got this enraged opinion of Trump, well, what's your opinion of George Bush and Obama? Do you have this similar rage? Considering
well, they did nothing.
No, well, they started wars.
Oh, well, Bush did, didn't he?
And
weapons of mass destruction. Cheney was pretty much behind all that shit. But
no, and Obama did Libya and Syria.
Oh yeah, with that what do they call it? There's something in the desert there, whatever it was, had a funny name for it.
And the Arab Spring.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, like what's your rage on that? And what about the bailouts for the banks?
How long before, even before Trump was president, how many people that now hate him loved him? Yeah, they loved him on TV. Yeah. They loved the work he was doing. He'd help colleges. It's like, I've seen so many people go on TV and different things, Mexicans, black people that support him and love him, but they never put him on. Then all these people coming out saying he's racist. Well, why didn't you call him racist before he was president? He was never racist then, was he? No, he was helping people all the time, underprivileged people and this and that. But now, as soon as he become president, he's racist.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. All of a sudden you don't like him. Even stars that did like him and went on the Apprentice show and all this sort of stuff, all of a sudden now hate him because he's president.
Well, a lot of these things are whether it's climate change or whatever. It's a trend. It's trends, all these
Just
things.
jump on the bandwagon.
If you're not, and I'm not saying you have to be against all this stuff. Like, climate change. I'm against pollution, whatever. But it's not like I'm going around preaching and.
But the thing is too is like you think, okay, in the beginning when he became president, okay, you're going to have the knockers that hate him. That okay, you figure, all right, for a couple of weeks or days you might be upset and go on about it, and then okay, let's just get on with making America good and fucking whatever.
Make it great again.
It's been every fucking day, every day since he's been president. It's on the fucking news. It's like if he picked his nose or looked sideways, oh, Trump just did this, Trump did that. It's on Twitter. It's on this. Like the news just hound him for some fucking bullshit that they never did that with any other fucking president.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the scary thing.
Like I said, people said he can find the cure for cancer, and they'd still be fucking going off at him. Well, he only found the cure for this type of cancer. What about my cancer?
No. Well, that's the scary thing for Americans is, they might, if they do a protest vote against Trump, and they get someone else in, and that person's going to have so much goodwill because they're not Trump, and then they're going to go and do anything they want because
Can you even imagine that? When he got in, they were saying that he was that crazy and dumb. How can we have this guy with his finger on the button? It's like, same with that fucking John King, whatever his name is, in North Korea. You'd swear that they picture Trump sitting here, and right there is the fucking button. That he's like, oh, I'm having a fucking bad day, I'm a little bit crazy. I'm fucking boom, I'm going to nuke a country. It's like, the president just can't go push a fucking button and start a nuclear war.
Well,
they're like, where's you having this guy in charge of that? It's like, it's got to go through fucking probably commanders, colonels, change the command before they finally get the briefcases out and go through the fucking codes to start a nuclear attack. It's not like Trump's walking around going, no one's looking. Fuck it.
Yeah. No. Well, if you judge him on his war record compared to the previous presidents.
He's doing pretty good.
Well, I mean, the classic one was when Iran shot the drone down. Like, previous presidents would have been launching the cruise missiles and whatever.
A great excuse to go in there, and what have they got? They got some fuel stores.
Yeah.
All right, we're in.
And he said, a drone's not worth a human life. And I think that was no one gives him credit for that. Whereas
the American CIA that shot it down. Well, fuck, that backfired. I thought we could have got a war out of him there.
Yeah. So that's the and he's been trying to pull troops out of places.
And the thing was, they wanted the troops pulled out. And as soon as he does, it's like too when he what did he make when he made in Israel? He made it the capital or whatever.
Jerusalem.
Yeah, and the thing was, they showed it that when Obama was in, when Bush was in, or Clinton even, that this has been on the books for 20 odd years.
Yeah.
And they all said, yeah, we should do it. But then people went, no, I don't, it could cause this, it could cause that. So all the presidents have talked about doing it. None of them just had the balls to do it. And he finally said, look, you've done it, you've been talking about it for this amount of years, 20 plus years or more. Nothing's changed over there, nothing's been done, so why not give it a go? Let's fucking do it. It was meant to be done fucking years ago, so why not do it? He goes, you can't just keep doing the same shit over and over and get the same result. Let's fucking do it. So, like, oh, we can't believe he's doing this. And then half the shit he does, they bring up old videos or old shit of Obama or someone pretty much saying the same stuff, but okay, Obama might try and be like more intellectual and word it different, whereas Trump just gets to the fucking point. We're going to kill him, we're going to kill them all, they're all dead. I like when Trump just gets straight to the point. We got big weapons, we shall destroy them, they will know. So,
No, well, that's the thing here. The reaction to Trump means you're never going to get a straight talking president that's got flaws. Because, you might have the best candidate for president, but they might have too many skeletons in the closet.
And plus they're being run by somebody else. They're just there as the figurehead, like, pretty much Bush was in, but, Cheney and all these fucking was running that show.
Oh, well, so was Obama. Like, said he was going to protect whistleblowers had to change his
He was put there.
website.
He was put there by people that wanted him there because he came out of nowhere. Once he was on Oprah Winfrey as someone in Chicago, and next thing he's president, people were like, how the fuck did this happen? Normally they come up through the ranks and shit, but he just boom, all of a sudden he's there.
No, well, on Rod and Paul's show, he says even just to get on a like he was in Congress. No, even just to get on a committee like the bank, like he could never get on the finance committee because you had to come up with $5 million in contributions to the party or something like that. And where's a politician going to get $5 million from?
He was put there by people that wanted him there.
Yeah, so to become president, well, that's another one. Like, man of the people, whatever. Yeah. Now he's worth millions.
And then there's so many people there too, like the black people. Oh, if I got a black president, then after a couple of years, a lot of them hated him. They're like, oh fuck, he hasn't done shit for us.
Yeah. Well, I think that's another thing that Trump's trying to do is to reform the judicial system and get a lot of the people that are in jail that are on minor offences out.
Yeah. And they should. They're overcrowded, the jails, and for little offences like having pot or marijuana or.
No. Well, that's a massive industry. The prison industry over there, they're all privately run.
It's getting like that here now with fucking all the different private companies taking over here.
So, you need prisoners if you want to grow your business. So
every prisoner's probably worth a couple of $100,000 to them.
Yeah.
It's like you need sick people for Big Pharma to continue.
Well, that's
another day.
Another day. All right.